My dear viewers, my dear Scorpio, welcome to this coffee cup reading. This coffee cup is for all Scorpio and it's for the month of May, a little bit over 2025. I hope you'll enjoy this reading. I hope it helps you understand what needs to be done, what are the most important factors for you to know. Everything that you need to know is going to be over here, and a little bit that you don't know about and you're not even expecting. With the heavens and the divine or the universe wanting to access you and give you information, this is the time. Now, welcome, my dear Scorpio. Thank you all for being here, and thank you all for your support in supporting me, supporting my health by seeing the videos. The more you view, the more you're supporting me and supporting my health, and I'm in gratitude to each and every one of you for that. I'd like to welcome you and give you my best wishes, regards, and always keep your feedback. It's wonderful when I read from you. My dear Scorpio, I want you to be aware, if you're new to the coffee cup, that before the coffee cup, I do meditate, and I'm given a lot of information, which I write down on a piece of paper and I deliver to you right at the end of this reading. So stay tuned for that. Now, my dear Scorpio, there is something I want to tell you today. The strangest thing happened with your cup as I was drinking it in contemplation with you in my mind, every Scorpio. I saw the base turn into the moon, and then as I moved it, it changed back and became just the way it is, as you can see here. But then again, there was the moon, and again it stopped. 3 times I saw the moon in the base of your cup, which has never happened to that degree. It happened. Let me show you your cup. It is absolutely magnificent. There's so much going on, so much light entering your life, my dear Scorpio. So much sadness and heavy difficulties being removed from your life. It's just magical. The transition, the change that's coming, oh my God, it's moving you to high levels of happiness and abundance. You are going to be shocked at what I'm going to go through and see. I've been seeing all this around it. It's everywhere. So let me begin with the first thing I see. Okay, so you're standing at a level where you are a little bit confused and unsure. There's uncertainty around you. There's a decision you want to make, and at times you're saying, I have to wait. I'm not going to rush. You're right. Okay, don't rush, because I'm showing patience. But there is a situation that I've got to bring to your attention. There is a direction that you want to take that could be the wrong direction. That's why within time, that's why there's patience here. Within time, you will have to become a little bit more flexible. And then when you are flexible, what happens is, it is that flexibility that's going to help you achieve that which you want to achieve. And believe me, you're achieving so much. So flexibility is going to help you get rid of something, and not only get rid of something, but end a chapter that has been taking a lot out of you. It could be energetically or even financially. Focus is very much needed, my dear Scorpio. Focus. When the change is taking place, and there's a lot of change taking place, focus is needed. They're saying to me, they're showing me, it's as though they're showing me the clock, the time. They're saying, it's like, choose a new direction. This isn't the time to do this. Something you want to do, maybe it's not the right timing. That was very bizarre. Okay, 2 different noises came, one from the right, from the left. Both bizarre noises, which they shouldn't have happened. Very strong. Okay, so the heavens are wanting you to focus on this particular subject. Choose a new direction and not postpone, but sort of like, it's not the right time now. You can do this, whatever it is that you want to do. And you've been asking questions about it in your mind. You've been wondering what to do, how to do it. What is the answer? This, whatever this may be, you are going to have clarity within 18 days or 18 weeks. Within 18 weeks. I know it sounds a lot, 18 weeks. But within 18 weeks, everything is going to become clear once you accept a little bit of flexibility. Now, why I'm saying that? Why I'm saying this, because this particular situation, you are usually very flexible, but this particular situation, you're not flexible at. You're adamant. You don't want to be flexible. You don't want to negotiate. This is something that you are going to be dealing with, and the divine timing, they're saying it's not now. Try to sort of be a little bit more patient, more flexible, and you'll see things are going to fall into place. Your faith, your ethics, your beliefs are going to be tested. So, and maybe they're already tested now. That's why you're not able to think clearly. You are a little bit overwhelmed. You seem to be a bit confused and easily distracted. There's so much going on around you. Some of you might be having some fear. Even fear might be anxiety or fear, either one might be sort of haunting your thoughts. That could be happening. You might be concerned about deception, something about deception. There's a situation that is involving deception that you're thinking heavily about. The security of someone, maybe. There could be a risk situation. All of these things you've been worried about and thinking about. Not all of you, but maybe a large amount of you. And maybe not everything I said, but maybe one or two areas. I do see deception there, but I also see that clarity is coming, and a breakthrough, and truth is going to reveal itself. A lot of things are going to reveal itself to you, and there's a light coming in to cut through all those questions and all those things that you're wondering, when will this happen? And is it this time? Is it next year? When shall I do this? Shall I do it this way? Or shall I employ these people? Shall I do that? Shall I instigate something now? It's all this question as to when and timing. And to me, it looks to me like while you're in the midst of all this and not able to focus is needed. Not able to be flexible, flexibility is needed to get all this happening. Something is happening, and it's reaching its resolution, and the light is entering from every window into your life and cleansing that which is confusing, unbearable, too much. And a lot of clutter is being removed. You're decluttering, and then you're seeing your path clearly, and you're knowing exactly what to do and how to move, how to go about it. You are going to be so satisfied and optimistic about what happens, because what happens is going to give you a wonderful peek into your future. You'll get to know how you're going to live. You'll get to know where you're heading. You'll get to know what's happening and what's needed of you. Everything becomes very clear. Maybe there is a little bit of work more to go before you actually rest, but finally you are resting from a big challenge or a few challenges. Unclear thinking and being all muddled up is going to clear. I can see that. All the paths are leading to clarity. Deception will disappear. Trickery will disappear. You'll get to see through it. I see now why the moon was there, because I see the moon now again here. So it shows to me why the moon came at the end, like in the end of your cup 3 times, and then it went back to the circle. The point is I saw it, and now I'm seeing the moon again. And this moon is what's going to answer your questions. This moon is going to be the one that's going to bring you all the clarity, and you're going to see everything is going to be transparent. Everything that wasn't so, you were not sure about, becomes sure. Everything becomes spectacular. You're finally able to do what you want. You're finally able to set boundaries, perhaps, or set rules and regulations, or even set instructions, some of you. And some of you might be in the process of wanting to put an end to something. Now, some of you could be selling a piece of land, selling a house. Again, the moon, this time a golden moon, which shows, you've been maybe considering something about funds and finances, whether you should pay for this thing or not, whether it's feasible to do something. Can I trust this person? Can I trust that? There's a lot of trust issues. There's a lot of finances, a lot of money going here and there, so much of it. But ultimately, everything shifts, and then slowly you've got the breakthrough. You're ending a chapter. You're getting to know what the best course of action is. Something that was overwhelming you and taking so much out of your energy and your money is closing, coming to an end. It could have been a mortgage of some sort, maybe a business, or an investment, or maybe a car, a loan, maybe you're paying it off. Money conflicts are coming to an end, but there was money conflict. You're having a breakthrough, and there are situations to do with lawyers. There could be what's it called? Court, law, some sort of an order, some sort of demand, some sort of a justice is going to happen. And some sort of a defense. Someone's going to defend you and support you so that you're not falling into any traps. My dear Scorpio, the most important factor that I'm seeing here for you to know is you've got to accept change. When you resist change, there's always problems. Things have changed from the way they used to be, and this makes you angry because maybe you used to function in a way that was a situation where it was always like that, but now maybe years have gone by and you haven't done this particular project, or you haven't taken this kind of step before. You're finding it very difficult, and you want to resist. You're resisting the change. You're fighting against it. Not fighting, but you're going against it. You don't want change, but sometimes change is necessary. Sometimes change can remove stress without even, you might think, if I do this, to do this change, it's so stressful, I can't do this. But then you'll see that when you are supported by the universe or the heavens, and you do go through the change, you will see that that change was so necessary. It removed so much stress from you. So it's like, I'll give you an example, and a very truthful one. My dear Scorpio, this year, the year of the snake, it's the year of the snake, the wood snake. The wood snake is known for, they are so immaculate in wanting everything spotless. They don't like clutter. They want to remove clutter. They want you to go into places in your home, in your office where you haven't been, drawers, opening up, cleaning, getting rid of stuff, getting rid of everything that you're not using. Like you've never done in your life, decluttering, cleaning, cleansing, reconstructing, moving, putting this and putting that. There'll be so much of that, right? Now, some of you might think, this is not necessary. I'm going through hell. This is just taking so much out of my time. But then afterwards, you're realizing, oh my God, I've got so much space. Oh my God, there's so much dust that I removed, so much rubbish that I found, things that were tucked away in the garage or in the attic for the longest time. So yes, a change is needed. And at the beginning, you might be resisting it, but then afterwards, you will realize how necessary it was and how much clarity it gives you and how much it supports you. You have no idea how surprised you will be as to where it leads. It leads to freeing you. You will feel a sense of freedom, and it starts like this. It starts this way, and then it frees you. Do you know what, my dear Scorpio, it's freeing you from? It's freeing you from being at the mercy of a lot of circumstances and perhaps some people. At the mercy of them, their rules, their regulations, or maybe bound to them by just doing some missions or something. I just can see very strongly that you are going to be removed. Obstacles are going to be removed from your path. Just like everything else that's been hectic and decluttering all of this mess that's there, that's been there for years, you're redoing it. You are healing in the process and becoming more free and more space. There's more space in your life. So the other thing is, it's the removal of chains. I'm seeing that there are no more chains holding you. You're not at the mercy of circumstances or people. You are becoming free. Absolute freedom. Even though you're free, but some of you are not really ready to start something new. Some of you emotionally, especially if you're a cuspy, because I know Libra is going through this. So if you're a Libra, Scorpio, or you might have any strong Libra within you, you're not emotionally available right now to do anything, like to start anything emotional, take on any relationships or situations where there's a lot of emotions involved. You're not ready. You've been overwhelmed, and you're just, You're very determined. And you're very certain of what you want. You're reaching, you know how you were uncertain and all this, then you're reaching to a level where you're so certain after all the clutter's removed and everything, and the chains have been removed. You are going to be feeling so certain of what you want. In the midst of that power of certainty and clarity comes an opportunity, news, information. I don't know how it comes, but it's coming, and you need to take action, and you need to take action quickly, because this is going to start a new tree. A new tree begins a new pathway, a new abundance, a new way of doing things that is going to be so different, and it's going to be so rewarding. There's so much rewards for you here, but you have to act. Sorry, this is my foot. I'll just, remove that from there. Here we go. So you've just got to take advantage of the situation. You are going to solve a lot of problems that you've got. And with it comes the greatest precious gift coming your way. My dear Scorpio, at a time where this news comes and you're making decisions as to how to take action quickly, how to resolve the problem, you're in the midst of that, and bang, you'll be receiving a very precious gift. Now, in some cases, you are receiving and you are giving both as precious gift. Not only you're giving, you're also receiving. So that's very intriguing. A very precious gift. A gift that is so meaningful. This is a beautiful dolphin here. And the dolphin with a diamond on top is absolutely beautiful. You're receiving it with love and appreciation. Even this, like I said to you, you are getting a very precious gift. Now, a lot of these gifts that I'm seeing, whether you're giving or receiving, has to do with money. Because I'm seeing a drastic rise in your money. Unless you are given a special something that is worth a lot of money, and it's been given to you so that for you to have it or to sell it or to make that money, there is a very precious gift. That's for sure. So this is bringing a major rise in your money. This radical change and direction, upward trend of your money could be due to a precious gift. Could be a precious gift from the heavens, like a windfall. Have a look at your money reading, see what it says. Have a look at your lucky numbers to use them. And my dear viewers, I've got to keep saying, the numbers that were given to me in meditation to give to everyone, to the collective, they were not given to be played in that particular year. They were given 3 years. 3 batches. They were to be played until the day you win, like whenever you win. It doesn't mean that I was going to be given numbers every year. It wasn't like that. I wasn't given. I waited for the 3rd year. After the 3rd batch, I wasn't given anymore. So it was 2020, 21, 2022. And the numbers, lucky numbers, are in the post section, where the playlist is next to the post. There's the word post. You click on it and you'll see the lucky numbers for every sign. So the reason I explain this is because many of you are asking, they always, until today, people are asking, what about the numbers for 2025? There are no numbers for 2025. There were no numbers for 2024. I was given numbers for the collective to play until the day they win, without stopping, year after year. Even if you do it every month or every 3 months, even if you spend just $5 playing those numbers and nothing more. You don't need to do more. I mean, you can play more, but you can play the bare minimum. That's what I'm saying. So a big amount of money coming, money that you have to invest very carefully, because it's a big amount. You have to know how to invest, what to do, what to buy, how to buy it, study everything well. Now, there may be a situation where buying and selling could involve government matters, government situations are showing here. Government institutions, maybe government taxes even, maybe the gain tax or something like that. This is money. Legal system, you need good lawyers, good conveyances if you're buying or selling houses or land or investment. Experience is needed. There's a lot of that. And I also see hierarchy and sort of like a legacy. There could be money that's divided between families or something like that. I see that very strong. Careful planning is very important, because now it's time for you to know, to set new priorities and new boundaries as to what to do with your money, because it's it's a big amount, and it's like changing your life. Your finances are rising, your accounts are rising, your bank accounts. The universe is becoming very abundant, giving you a lot, being very, very generous with you. Unexpected sums of money again and again, over and over. It's showing in your cup. Everything's falling into place. You're achieving that which was impossible to achieve. Some of you are traveling. Even if you didn't plan to travel, you're traveling this year. Some of you are moving, changing residence. But whatever you're doing, changing jobs, or even careers, it's like re-establishing yourself. There is a sense of fulfillment and inner peace while you're doing this. You're also helping people around you that really need help. You're doing miraculous, my dear Scorpio. You're helping many people. You're resting. This is like the end of a battle, and you are going to be given the greatest rewards. The battle ends. You're going to have a total break. I just feel like maybe you had a big loan that you were paying off, and like it's finally over, and now you got extra money from something out of nowhere, or on top of everything that happened. Not only your outgoings became less, but more money came in. So it just looks to me like it was a big battle and it's over. Now it's like relief, peace, and also abundance with it. That's what I meant by radical change, and everything's changing. You're helping others, helping people around you, like doing so much. Abundance is in your hands. It's coming into your accounts. You're standing at the beginning of a great journey now, a journey of love, a journey of adventure. There's adventure and love together, and there's trouble. So much change is taking place in your life. You are going to be shocked this year, my dear Scorpio. Absolutely shocked. You're going to let yourself be open to them. Sometimes you might find it hard, like I said, accepting change, and angry at some things that are taking place, and you don't know why you're angry. You're probably thinking, I don't want change, I don't want this, I was used to this, I don't want that. But it's all happening for an amazing reason, a mysterious spiritual reason, but it's going to make a lot of your dreams come true, believe it or not. At the end, you are going to be a winner. It's a win-win situation. I see that things are going to be falling into place, and you are going to be living a little bit of a different life and playing in a different role, as though your role is changing, whether it's work-related, home-related, love life-related, marriage-related. I don't know how, but your role, whatever it may be, is changing. Like maybe if you were a mom, for example, and your kids are all going to university, and they're leaving home, and then there's nobody there. And then you're thinking, okay, what do I do with my life now? There's so much I can do. That's just one way of looking at it. It's just one example. There are millions of examples. Maybe you were someone who was working in an office, a day, 9 to 5 kind of work, or in a factory company like 7 to 4, and working hard, and then all of a sudden you get a windfall, and then you think, okay, what do? I'll just travel and enjoy now and think what to do later, invest my money and see what I can make out of it. So, your role is changing, your life is changing, and you're going through a lot of forgiveness and a lot of healing and a lot of learning, and then understanding why certain things happen, why that happened, why now I know why that happened. Everything comes into place. There is someone of air energy very strong in your life, someone air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, very strong. I mean, I know the majority of Scorpio have got strong air around you. There's air energy very strong. There's also fire energy very strong. Air and fire. Fire, Aries, number 1. Sagittarius, number 2. And then Leo. But very strong air energy and fire. Okay. News is coming to you. News that will make you feel really happy and give you the courage and the strength to know that you're finally going to overcome something, or actually climbing towards the success. You're going to see success. I see a beautiful ladder climbing towards success. I see stability, money stability, and nurturing. Someone with a very nurturing, loving nature, someone down to earth. That you know, someone that shows their concern is going to be around you. You might be meeting this person. You might be feeling very stable, very dependable, very independent. And you're able to help those in need, believe it or not. I'm seeing generosity to the highest level. I'm seeing your social and the social matters being resolved by you somehow. I don't know, maybe this is resolving your social life. Maybe you're resolving it. I see a new beginning, a new lease of life that brings you a lot of healing, a lot of truth, and a very high level vibration. Your vibrations are getting so high. You're getting in touch with everything. You're seeing things, sometimes even prophecies, dreams that are prophetic, believe it or not. I'm seeing you healing. I'm seeing you getting a lot of support, a lot of compensation for things that have gone wrong, especially those of you who had issues with health matters, car matters, health, car, traveling, like vehicles, travel situations where there's problems, and freedom. You're getting your freedom. Many of you are traveling or considering traveling. Many of you are setting new foundations and planning, achieving everything you want, a lot of success to be able to give you that capacity to start foundations, whether you're building, you might be building, you might be buying investment property, you might be building again. I'll say because I keep seeing foundations. A lot of blessings are pouring into your life. You are going to be amazed and in awe. A lot of financial rewards are coming. You are going to be celebrating so much to celebrate in your life. One of your oldest wishes is going to be granted also. This is going to change your life. Dramatic change in your life, my dear Scorpio. Your oldest wish is actually going to transcend your life to high levels. Be ready and open to accept all that the divine or the universe wanting to guide you in your overall life and your relationships more than anything else. There is the greatest gift from the heavens. I can see it, where you can let your guard down and take it with joy and happiness. There's a lot of happiness. There's intense friendships, inner peace, a lot of love, a great love. The beginning of a great love also is there. So it's starting and it's blooming. Now this person could be someone that has a lot of earth energy in them. Very, very strong earth energy. Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. My dear Scorpio, now as I stopped to breathe for a moment, I came back and I'm seeing, to continue this, I do keep seeing money and I don't want to keep talking about it, repeating it over and over, but I'm seeing that you are receiving a big amount of money to the point where you are helping those around you, like your loved ones. You are helping them on high levels, like buying them cars, maybe homes, that kind of money. That's what I'm seeing. Changing other people's lives. That's what I'm seeing. So that's there. Someone wants you to contact them. It's like somebody who has been waiting for you to contact them. Even if they don't respond to your text or call, but they just want to know that you care about them. That's all. So it's that kind of a situation. And if you've been thinking, should I give them a call? Oh no, I don't want to. I don't want them to think that, I don't want to start anything, but I just want to know, are they okay? There is something like that. So yes, give them a call and or text just to ask how they're doing. This is going to bring you a lot of peace and bring them peace. It's going to be some sort of a healing something to do with the heart. There's more balance needed in a situation. In perhaps your personal relationships, a lot of balance is needed. Or maybe a little bit of balance is needed. Maybe there was a lot before, now it's minimized. The balance is needed, it's very little. Some of you are trying to manifest someone special. I'm seeing a twin flame here. Twin flames, a divine partner. Could be a soulmate, could be a twin flame. I do see that there's a lot of reflection. Somebody may be very much like yourself, like you've got so much alike. You're so much alike in so many ways. I see someone really seeing you, that you are so wonderful and so beautiful, or maybe so handsome or so good looking. so brilliant, and they question, like, what is it in them that you see? Maybe they don't feel that they're adequate enough. There is that kind of a situation. But you know what's amazing? You're so much alike in so many other ways, and that's the attraction. The more you're getting to know this person, the more they get to know you, the more they realize, oh, that's why there is that connection. There is that very deep connection. The more you talk honestly to each other, the more you're finding that you are very much alike, and you're realizing that you're one in so excuse me, in so many ways. Don't let fear get in the way of this truth that you are so much alike. There's nothing wrong with that. It's going to be a great new beginning, and or maybe a deep understanding of the current situation, relationship. Some of you are dealing with someone or yourself, dealing with a new experience that is so spectacular, it is so deep and profound and intense, that you really you're trying to work it out to see, what is this connection? Why is it so intense? And what is it all about? Like, you've never experienced anything like it. And this could be something that is to do with your journey to start a very long and deep relationship, a long-term one, an everlasting one. This person loves the way you dress, the way you carry yourself, the way you are, the way you sit, the way you get up, the way you present yourself. They're absolutely in awe about you. And you know, they sometimes wonder, how can you not know how much you mean to them? You mean a lot to this person. This person loves you very deeply, but you might not even know it. My dear Scorpio, that's what it shows here. There's someone that loves you very deep love, and maybe they don't say it enough, but their actions certainly prove that they do. And you might not even know it. You might question it, you know, if this person loves you. But they do love you remarkably. There's a remarkable, deep, profound love they have for you. This person might be someone of air energy, Libra being number one. They have got a lot of Libra in them. They might have a lot of, what's the other one? Sagittarius in them. There could be a lot of Aquarius in them. That's what I'm seeing here. So, but now I'm going to look at the star signs to see who are you involved with, or consumed with, or overwhelmed with, or dealing with on a very high level in May and a little bit over. And I'm seeing very strong fire energy here. And guess what? Number one is Sagittarius. Very strong Sagittarius. Very, very strong. I'm also seeing Aries, strong Aries, and strong Leo. The first one was Sagittarius. Every one of them has got the same level. They were all on the same level, on a very high level. Fire energy controlling the way your need for fire is overwhelming. My dear Scorpio, all water energy need fire to thrive and to grow and to be able to move in warmth. So that's fire energy. Then I see the air energy I was talking about, and I'm seeing Libra being number one. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 Libra. There could be a little bit of Taurus, not much in this Libra. I'm also seeing Aquarius, a very high level. So there's 4 Libra, 4 Aquarius, and there is 2 Gemini. Gemini is not much. So you might be having someone around you that's Gemini, but they might have other signs in them stronger than Gemini. Like they might have Virgo, they might have Sagittarius, because Sagittarius was very, very strong here. Then I see Earth energy here, and the Earth energy that I see the most of is Capricorn. There is Virgo, and there is Taurus also. So that's that one. Now I'm seeing water energy, and I'm seeing Scorpio very strong. I'm seeing Pisces and Cancer on the same level, but Scorpio leading. So you might be dealing with someone that has Scorpio in them. Now the Chinese years that I see here is the tiger, 1, 2, 3, 4. Chinese 0, the tiger. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Chinese 0, the monkey. And then I've got 3 snakes. Chinese 0 of the snake. Chinese 0 of the dog. And then after the dog, I'm seeing, is that the rat? Yes, Chinese 0 of the rat. Then the rooster right next to it. Chinese 0 of the buffalo, ox buffalo, and then the goat. And after the goat, I'm seeing the Chinese 0 of the pig. So they're very strong people that you are dealing with on a high level. And now, my dear Scorpio, I'm going to go through everything that was given to me to pass on to you. Now, It does say that someone is very, very, or you might be very attracted to you. I think somebody is very attracted to you. Very, very much attracted to you. There's something about social media, the internet, something about the internet, social media. Care is needed. Be cautious. Be cautious. Care is needed. This is about the internet or social media. Something about coffee, maybe see your coffee, or, wait a minute, social media, and be cautious. Be cautious, social media, coffee. If you meet someone on social media and you want to go out for coffee, just be cautious. I had to get cautious in that regard, but if there's cautious, that means you really need to be cautious. So see your coffee reading. This could be your coffee reading. See the past coffee reading. Maybe the last one, April 1. This is May. Have a look at them both. See what it is that you need to be cautious about. Maybe social media. Care is needed. You need to take extra care in what decisions you make. Even if you're going out for coffee. See, the coffee can mean either going for coffee or see your coffee cup. This one, what it says here today, and if there's something being said in April last month. You're going back to something. Going back. Somebody's going back, that's for sure. They said, you'll know what this is, going back. Guidance and support is needed. There may be a little bit of bad luck. This bad luck may incur some loss. Caution needed. Caution needed. Okay, so caution twice. You've got to be very cautious, my dear Scorpio, so there won't be any mistake or losses. Now I'm going to go through the initials of the people that you are dealing with on high level and or coming into your life, and everybody that will make a big difference in your life. So I was given, and when it's 3 times this letter or 2 times, that just intensifies that letter will play the highest role in your life, somebody that you might be dealing with on a very high level. So I was given 3 times the letter Y for yellow, or for Yellowstone, twice the letter U for umbrella, under, 3 times the letter J for Jamaica or Japan, twice the letter E for elephant or eggs, twice the letter A for Antarctica, Alaska, twice the letter S for sweet or Scorpio, my dear Scorpio, twice the letter C for Charlie or Canada, twice the letter K for kilo or koala, W for winter or willow, H for horse or honey, F for France, Q for quails, Z for Zulu or zoo, zebra, and V for victory. I was given number 1, and number 1 is all about a new beginning. A new beginning begins. It is connected to the Chinese year of the rat, and you had 3 rats in your reading. It is connected to people born the Chinese year of that, when I say the rat, of course. People that are born in January who are Capricorn, Aquarius. There was a lot of Aquarius there. There were 3 Capricorns, but 4 Aquarius there. So people that are born in January. January itself, coming 2026, is going to impact you on a new beginning. From now, from the time you see this cup, May, all the way to January 2026, there are going to be new beginnings. There could be 1 or a few new beginnings in different areas of your life, but they are going to bring you plenty of action. And that is the end of your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Do give me a thumbs up. My dear Scorpio, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. It's absolutely free. Everything in this channel is free. And don't forget to please support me. Keep your support going for the sake of my health, so I can continue and sustain these readings and keep going. All you have to do is view as many videos as you can. Whenever you have a chance, just view. The more you view, the more you see, and see them till the end helps me big time. I'm in gratitude to all of your support, and I send you all my best wishes, blessings to each and every one of you in everything you do. Namaste.